Hello, Gemini. This is your channel messages for the 19th of July. Gemini, let's go ahead and go into your reading to see what's in your messages for today. Gemini, let's go. First card out is Free Thinkers. No, Gemini, you rule air. So thinking freely will be something in your nature, okay? We also have Lock and Key. Yeah, so I'm getting something about a lock and key spell. Something about the key. Who have the key? Who is the lock? Some about lock and key. We have Apple. So it could be something about biometrics, something about face recognition, fingerprint, password, voice recognition. We also have spells. Exactly. Lock and key is a spell. We have Illuminati. We have Ophiuchus. And we have Uranus. Gemini, let's go ahead and go into your reading. I'm getting something about lock and key. I'm getting something about a phone that's locked. I'm getting you going to get locked out of something. You might get locked out of your phone. I don't know if your phone screen is a crack and you have a code on your phone and you can't touch the code properly, so you lock out of your phone. Okay. We have Illuminati here. I'm getting something about lock and key. There's only one lock and one key, and only one person have the key to open the lock. Okay, getting something about Apple, something about your devices. It could be something about password. You know somebody password. You know them iCloud. You know them Google Pass. I'm getting something about password. I'm getting something about you're under lock and key. We're getting you're not gonna open up or open to anybody else except a Gemini or except a Aquarius. Let's go. Okay, it's on a lock and key. So I think someone is waiting on you to copy a key. Somebody are waiting on you for copy the key. No, the only way you'd copy a key is if multiple people you need to use the lock. I'm getting only one person is using the lock, which is why there's only one key. So I'm getting something about a locksmith. All right, let's go. I'm getting somebody say somebody saying you have that lock, you have the key. Yeah, okay. All I need to make him do is copy the key. I'm getting them away for you for copy the key, and you not copy the key. And someone's like, aren't you scared you lose that key? It's the only key. So only key you have that lock, and you're saying, well, at least if we lose the key, nobody else can unlock it. You know? I'm getting somebody want to copy a key or something about key copying. Let's go. First card out is the High Priestess. So maybe the lock is the High Priestess. You know, you have her on the lock and key. Me getting that's why you not copy the key, because you can't copy the High Priestess. Me getting you saying if me lose the key, then nobody can get in. But me getting you saying you not copy the key, and if you lose the key, somebody have a chance of getting in. Because then you have to change the lock. If you lose the key, you have to change the lock. Or, yeah, me getting you rather change the lock if you lose the key. You not copy the key. If I have two different, me getting you don't, because I'm getting in this sense, the keys does not matter if it's in somebody's hand or not. It's the fact that you have two keys for the same lock. Now, I know when you buy a lock, you usually get two keys. Two keys come with the lock, but you don't have to copy the key. It come with a lock. Me getting only one key came with this lock. The lock never come. Them say, you know, this lock, you want to buy this lock, yeah, but there's a disadvantage. And it's also a security feature. It only comes with one key. It could be something about a pass key. Apple have pass key, right? Fingerprint, facial recognition. Me getting you saying I better me change the lock if me lose the key, but me not copy the key. Yeah, I think the High Priestess is the lock. So you have the key, basically. We also have the 8 of Wands. Okay, so we have Apple phone here, and I'm getting communication. Is it something about you're the only person who know how to talk to the High Priestess? Because the 8 of Wands is not text. When it's sending pictures, videos, voice notes back and forth. I'm getting something like you're saying you're the only one who communicate with the High Priestess. Because you have the key. Share the lock. Me getting other people want to know how you do this. How you do this. How you get that high priestess on the lock and key. It's easy. I just went into her dream and asked her if I could borrow her keys, and I left and I never came back. And ever since then, you know, she's been by my side, you know. did you go into someone's dream space and take with them key? We're getting them and ask you how you get this woman on the lock and key. We also have the 2 of Wands. We have the 8 of Wands. We have 2 8s here, and we also have the Moon card. Okay, I'm getting something about location tracker on your phone. You're being tracked. But I'm getting only one other person. So I'm getting one other person have. I'm getting the high priestess. I'm getting some about your pictures and videos. I'm also getting something about your location, where you're located, where you live. I'm getting one person have access to this. I don't know if it's somebody you're familiar with or somebody you don't know. But I'm getting somebody your Apple phone. And so maybe something might change if you change the phone. Come getting you message somebody here, but you're messaging them while you're at a distance. I'm getting while you message them or while you're trying to communicate with them, there's something about them going to leave. I'm getting something about this. Okay, I'm getting this. I feel like you have the Empress on the lock and key. I don't know if she's the only person you have underneath this. You might have multiple women on the lock and key, but it's only one key to one lock. Or there's something about you trying to open this lock with the wrong key. Because I'm getting it's like you drive somewhere, you travel, forgot to this woman, and you can't get in. And you don't know why. And you say, why I can't get in? Why me? Like you try all of the keys them. This could be something about a subordinate, something about the people them who hold the people them in an apartment building who walk around with multiple keys. What you call them? Key master, key lock, key superintendent. I don't know what you call them. I'm getting somebody who walk around with a lot of keys. I'm getting you wonder why you can't access. No, maybe you get locked out or something. Did you leave the keys in your car? You get locked out or something. Maybe you get locked out of your own house. Maybe you leave your door open, forgot to throw away garbage, and when you come back, your door lock. And you say, how the fuck is this possible? And you never took your key with you. And you lock out. You're on the lock and key. If you ever leave your bedroom, if you ever leave your house, if you ever leave your room, your house, for go outside, go take out garbage, or you go outside, go do something and do this, and your door lock, and nobody else in the house, you're on the lock and key. Did you ever copy your key before? You ever go to a key? Yeah, you ever go to a key copier place before copy your key? You're on the lock and key, girl, guy. I don't know what this is. Are you in a toxic relationship you can't get out of? Me getting you leave your room or you leave your place for go outside for 1 minute and you didn't bring your house keys with you because you know you don't need it because your door not locked and you're outside and when you go back it could be a car. Maybe it's the first time ever you get locked out of your car. And you say, how the fuck this happened to me? And yes, I feel so stupid. You're under lock and key. That's not going to be the last time you lose a key. I guarantee you. I don't know what somebody did. So I'm getting it under lock and key. And when you're under lock and key, the Bible is used. So I don't know who have a Bible using you and put you under lock and key. You're under lock and key. You use a Bible for do that. Let's go ahead and go into your reading. Me getting you always leave your door open and you go out and you come back. Me getting this time you just say your door lock. And you try to think of and you tell people say your door lock and them I tell you maybe you did lock it and you don't remember. And you say bitch, you don't think I know if I lock my blood clot door or not. And me getting everybody around you, them don't believe you. And you say to yourself, why when I tell people this, them I look for me like so, like all of them in on a secret, and them I look for me like, cause all of them I say the same thing. You tell him, say, you know, some I lock myself out. Oh yeah, you know, probably just stop doing drugs. I don't do drugs. Hey mom, you know, I lock myself out. Are you doing drugs, sweetheart? We're not doing. Why everybody asks? Why nobody don't believe me? Me getting is like that. You're under lock and key. You're under one spell. Illuminati. Bitch, you're under lock and key. Fuck, that's crazy. Let's go. We have a 10 of swords. Yeah, you're under lock and key. So I don't know if somebody will damage your lock or me getting somebody can't find the key. Me getting you under one spell when it comes onto Aquarius or something about your iPhone, your phone. Me getting your phone have you going in circles. Something about your phone. Your phone having a simulation. We also have a 2 of wands. We have 2 of wands 2 times. So me getting is 2 or no. Okay, yeah. One is a lock and one is a key. Who are the key? Who are the lock? Me getting the high priestess is the lock. So who have the key? We have the world card. Unless the key. Okay. If you have a key and you have a lock and you forgot the keys, but you get somebody to open the lock, you have to change the lock and key. All right? If you have a lock and you have a key and you left the key in the lock or you left the keys somewhere else, but say you get a locksmith to open your door for you. Even though you open your door professionally for you, sometimes the lock is not damaged when they open the door. Sometimes the key was inside. So you will tell them, well, I'm going to pay you for opening the door for me. But since the lock is already there, I'm going to have a key. I can continue life as normal because I have a key and a lock. No, you have to change your lock and key. Because I'm getting you under lock and key. And then you get locked out. And then you call a man you call a man or a woman for help you to get back in. But you still have the lock and the key. You have to change the whole lock and blood clot key. You have to change everything. I wouldn't tell you to change your lock and key by the person who opened your door. The person who opened your door, do not make them give you a new lock and key. Because now them are going to have the lock and key. Because them open your door, plus them give you a new lock, plus them install a new lock and key. You don't have them are gonna have, right? Them basically them are gonna have a key to your lock. Me getting it under lock and key, Brody. I bet I don't know. Are you rich enough for the code? Me getting something about the key, them, the key. That's why a lot of cars start the push start. Push your start. Them in my rings with no hesitation. Hat me up, give me motivation. That's why the car them a push start. Them stop with the key. A beer witchcraft happen in cars though. With cars and cars for the key and all these. That's why some of the car them may just and you push start. But you know it in winter. You get fucking winter. Can't push start in winter. You can't use a sensory fingerprint in winter. Your shit going frozen over. So yeah, let's continue the reading. I'm getting something about this high priestess. Because I'm getting you're seeing that you can control her. We have the Hierophant here. The Hierophant have the keys. Remember that. Remember the Hierophant have keys. So the keys them here. So I don't know if you deal with one girl and you think you lock her out of somewhere. I'm getting she have the key them. I don't wonder, or I'm getting she created a key. You don't know how the fuck that's possible. Because the Hierophant have keys. The Hierophant is the only person here who actually have keys. The High Priestess don't have keys. You can't have keys to her lock. But this person have the key. And if this person have the key, I'm getting the lock is the library. Could be something about a library. Is it something about you being locked out of a library? I'm getting it under lock and key. I'm getting something about the Bible. Or I'm getting a locked out or something. I'm getting it could be you keep doing projects and you abandon them. You never finish where you start. You say you want to be a singer and you start sing. And by the 100th video, you just stop. Then you say you want to sew. And then you pick up sewing and you start sew, but you never became a pro, so you stop. And then you buy a coloring book. And then you start color, but then you get bored. So you stop. Me getting you keep or create something and abandon it. Yeah, create it, abandon it. And me getting you have multiple projects that you left on abandon. You're under lock and key. Me getting you now finish where you start. Me getting... Cause me getting you supposed to be so me getting something supposed to mad you. And you say, why me can't get... Me getting you locked out. And you might be locked out of somewhere and somebody else have the key. No, be careful. Be careful that you're not going to an event or you're not go to a party and them symbolically lock you out. That's not good. You go over to your family. Me they have an uncle. Him living in Toronto. One uncle. The same uncle my father don't like. Him used to invite us to him because him have a place in Jamaica called Carby Chateau. Carby Chateau. Him build big house in Jamaica and call it Carby, right? And every time him used to invite my family over to him house. When my family reach, them can't get in. And my family would always say him, no, we coming. Him invited us here. Why every time we're at him gate, we always get locked out? Could be something like that. They might invite us somewhere for lock you out. Me have an uncle, him always let to my family. Always. Every single time my family travel for go to him house, them lock him. Them have to wait at the gate for a long time. And me always say, say you're a real pussy. I know what you're doing a pussy, but I don't know if my family pick it up. I did. Every time you invite us somewhere, you make we wait outside for a long period of time. Like you lock we out. Maybe that's what somebody do. And him a one big diehard Christian. Maybe that's what happened to you. Maybe somebody invite you to church and lock you out. Maybe somebody getting you get locked out or something and you don't know what happened. I don't know if you get locked out of your job, locked out of your business, lock out of your car, you get locked out. I don't know if you get locked out and you can break in. Else it's good if you get locked out and you can break in. Like if you get locked out of your own house but you can use a knife and break in, that's great. But if you call somebody else for let you in, you don't have the key to the lock anymore. Me getting it's imperative that you don't get locked out, or it's imperative that Brody, I don't know what is. I know it feel like magic. I know what it is, but I don't know what you exactly call it in 2026. Me getting you under lock and key. All right, that's the only thing we can tell you. You're under lock and key, okay? Lock and key. Gemini. Yeah, Gemini is the twins. One have the key, one have the lock. So maybe something about a pack or your twin or your best friend. Me getting you had a key, the best friend have a lock. I'm getting you saying me and you are twins, we are best friend. I'm only going to give you a copy of the key, or I'm only going to give you the key. I'm getting something that's happening between two people who are very, very close. Unless that's how you're going to beat it. I'm getting, do you have anything in your house that requires a key other than your door? Because remember, your apartment complex will have a copy of your key. So you're not the only person who have a copy of your key. That's why if you're in your apartment complex, and now them want you pay a subscription. So now if you don't pay them, really gonna lock you the fuck out. Maybe you got locked out as something about paying a bill. It could be something about failure to pay a rent, failure to pay a bill. That's why them lock you out. Because even though you live in an apartment complex, your landlord have a copy of your key. And getting, for some reason, you're in your house and you get up and you go somewhere without your key and you're locked out. Yeah, your apartment complex probably have you under lock and key. That's why. You should know a lot of times when places get rented out is not because of them need space. Them usually use magic for do it. And then will use magic to keep the tenants there. Because all of them have a copy of your key. You say because you live in our apartment complex, nobody can come in your house. Bitch, them can. Especially if you don't have cameras, they can. They will. Me getting you under lock and key, or me getting ever since you move into this apartment complex, your life feel weird. You're under lock and key. Or maybe your house is wired. We don't know. You'll just never know. I'm going to leave it here, Gemini. Yeah, I'm going to leave it here. So I'll be back.